What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists, and welcome to On the Beach Repeat, the hobby along, paint along session that you put on in the background while you do your hobby, get stuff done. I work on things, I chit chat, I talk mostly nonsense gibberish, but sometimes I can talk hobby related stuff. Sometimes I talk personal stuff, whatever. If whatever I feel like talking about, I am talking about it, and that's the way it is. The hardest part is knowing what to call these things. Now, I wanted to do other videos because I've got other videos to make. I have so many other videos to make, mostly in the form of unboxings. But I want to get my Army of the Dead off the bench and some more work done on my goblins before I progress to that, because it's been a long time since I put brush to model, so I'm going to do that. I need to clear the space to get the unboxing stuff on, then I can pop the Lord of the Rings stuff into its appropriate box and receptacle, and away we go. Anyway, without further ado, make sure you got a cup of tea, coffee, whatever. Get your glues, brushes, paints, models, whatever you need, and let's get to the bench, shall we? Okay, so this is how I'm going to be working. I don't know what to do first, actually. I think I probably, he says, probably going to work on my Army of the Dead. Now, all I'm going to be doing is putting little bits of flock onto these bases here, and so I'm going to be a bit of PVA glue on them as I go. So, these PVA glue tubs, whether it's like a tub or a jar or whatever it is, after a while they get very sticky and hard to move. So I'm kind of gonna have to do this as I go, and I appreciate that. Once this is done, I can do the rims of the bases. Oops, I might not do all of them with grass. It's just that some of them I feel like they need tufts of grass on. So right, so that's going to look okay, I think. Right, yeah, I'm happy with that. So he can go along there. Next, I'm literally going to have to put the glue on and then the grass straight away, which is fine. I haven't done this. I haven't done flocking for quite some time now. But that's okay. The Pelennor fields are quite muddy anyway, aren't they? As I recall. Not a lot of greenery involved. But just enough, I guess. Yeah, not too much on there. Most of them will just have two areas of flock. That's fine. There. So I've done 4 already. Yeah. Let's do another 4 then, shall we? Let's move Aragorn out of the way. Oh, dear, oh dear. If I can get these done, I can then get them sealed. I suppose I should have done that first, but well. Whatever. If I'm careful, I can still seal them. Oh, what was it called? Pembrokeshire Murders last night. Watched the whole thing, all 3 episodes or whatever it was. 4 episodes, I can't remember now. Very good. Creepy how it's based on real life kind of thing. So real crime, little bit creepy, I'd have to say. Right. Yeah, we won't all have 2 bits of grass on there, you know. Yeah. Anyway, guys, so what are you working on? Do let me know. I think I'll get that in whilst I remember, because it's always good to know what you guys are working on. I find it exciting to hear about, or read about. Hear about. I read about it, but you know what I mean. There. So that's that. Yeah, it's good. Just moving my men up. It's Army of the Dead. It's really cool. Love it. Easiest thing to paint ever with just primers. Easiest thing in the world. Right. Okay. I suppose the next Pelennor field thing I should do related is horses. You know. Yeah, I am going to use speed paints and contrast most likely. And you know, I'm not ashamed of that. Why should I be? Because it's not the proper way to paint. Yeah, it's not the ideal way. I'm not trying to win competitions here, am I? By the way, that's my inner voice. That silly voice. Do you ever get that, the one that says, "Oh, you should be doing it that way"? Well, try not to listen to him or her, you know. Watched an AC/DC concert, Monsters of Rock, Donington, 1991. Did that yesterday. Brilliant, it was. Really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It's Monday today. First day of my actual holiday. Yeah. And it was nice not to be in work and stupid ass meetings, I have to say. Because there's so many meetings. You know, it really does my head in. If you didn't have so many meetings, you could get loads more work done. And that's fact. Yeah, that's just my opinion. Nearly there on the blobbing of the flock. I've still got AC/DC songs going through my head, sorry. It reminds us, another nostalgia trip actually, AC/DC. My friend was heavily into them when I was at school. So whenever I hear AC/DC, I always think of him. Last line of 4 to go on this bit. Right. 3 to go. Two to go. It's not a bad basing scheme as far as basing schemes go, I suppose. My wife's just gone out to meet a friend for a quick chat, drinking a chat. Not like alcohol drink, just like a coffee, whatever. She's a reader of her books, so she's taking her another book along to read, so that's good. Right, that's that done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right, so the PVA brush, I should say. Can move along now. Along with this flock, which is good, all well and good. This is the old Citadel flock I've got here I'm using. I'm just going to leave the glue on that brush. I'm not going to even attempt to clean it up because, well, it's just it's what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, but it's not a brush I need to clean anyway. Right, so I am thinking, right, wait for that to dry a bit more. Now I can work on some maybe cloth, goblin cloth. Let's zoom in a bit here. Right, so right. Okay. Wyvern's Fury. And why the hell not? Actually, no. That's going in the bin because it's got flock on it. Right, so let's pop it on here, shall we? A bit of water to fit it down. I saw a tutorial of someone painting these goblins using like corn red or whatever for the rose. I'm using Wyvern and Fury. I might use some Corn Red in a minute, just to break it up a bit. But that's not bad actually as a colour for garments. Right. Don't think there's any more showing on that one. Oh dear, do excuse me. Oh yes, there is. His other shoulder. Had some like incense sticks burning earlier. My wife likes them, but they always catch in the back of my throat. I'm going to change out my glasses because I don't need to. Oh, come on. I should get myself some more modelling glasses, really. Yeah, so if they break. It's only like the sort you get in the chemist, so I can get them. They're not cheap though, some of them. And others are. The ones in the chemist usually are dearer. I've noticed this. I have noticed this. Right. What he's done is he's flicked his duck around. He's got this toy duck and he flings it about and he flings it somewhere that he can't get to and he gets all distressed about it. So as soon as I've done this, I'll have to go and sort him out. So I'm just doing his robes at the moment. Because this is quite good. Although he seems to have quieted down now. He often does it, but he gets it himself. He does work out how to get them. If he's like flung it up on a high counter or something, he'll work out a way of getting it. He's pretty good at that. These guys are so small. Very tiny. We're on camera though, so let's not complain. There he goes. The other thing he barks at often is the cat. Different kind of bark though, if you know what I mean. So as soon as I've done this goblin's garment, I will have to go and sort him out. That's if he's still barking. Oh, we had some. Had an ant problem recently on our front doorstep, just underneath it. Thousands of them, you know. So I had to call someone out to can sort that out for us, which hopefully they've done. Now, I am an advocate for non-lethal removal of pests and things, because I don't like killing anything. But when it comes to my house and undermining the foundations of my house, I have to get tough and say, no, you're gonna have to go, I'm afraid. There we are. That's two. That's two down. I don't know if they're all I've got visible garments. A lot of them have. This Wyvern Fury is pretty good. Do excuse me. Obviously, I'm going to try to edit out any coughing. Just nobody wants to hear anybody cough on a video. But if I have neglected to do so, please accept my sincere apologies. Like I say, it's these incense burns really catching in the back of my throat. Wow, these really are small miniatures. Wow. I've yet to do his hair yet, so I can sort of go over his hair if I need to. I'm obviously going to try not to. But these are just going to be for, like, you know, the game. I mean, goblins are pretty much the pawns of the skirmish, I would say. Could do a line of these. Break up the corn red. It's very similar, it's not quite the same. Baking hot day today here. It's glorious. It's a glorious Monday, and it's going to be a glorious week here. I'm so lucky to have such a great week off. I've always been quite lucky with the main summer holiday. Getting them in. Yeah, so my mainstay of tidying up my other bench is really organising the models I've got in the boxes there. So if I can do that, if I can do that, then all will be well. At the time of recording this, I saw that Mini War Game with Jay had posted up a painting with Jay, so I'm eagerly looking forward to that this evening. I shall be watching that. I'll watch that one in bed, it's a new one. I rewatched those episodes, I rewatched them when I'm actually painting. So the old ones I watch whilst I'm painting myself, like doing this. I'm just going to, I've got a corn red here. Just going to shake it up on the electronic paint shaker. Yeah, I do forget to edit these out, so sorry for that. Apologies for that. Right. So this one's slightly darker red than Wyvern red. Okay. Right, so I'm on to the next line. That said, where did he come from? No, I've got one more to do on this line. Right, so apologies for that. Just subtle little areas. Where there's a little bit of cloth. There we go. That breaks that up a bit. And another little bit of cloth. They've got raggedy outer clothes, which I suppose they would have. Goblins are hardly going to be like fashion icons, are they? So that brings me to my first 5 having been done. On with the next 5. This is exactly what these sessions are for both myself and yourself. Doing the cloth on something where there's not a lot of cloth, and you know, it's a bit like, oh, I've got to get it done, and it's like, it's not the most exciting. Well, this is exactly what these videos are for. It helps both myself and it helps you guys as well, to get these bits done, because after about an hour of painting, it's usually more than an hour actually, I will say, even though the videos are that long, because of editing, you see. By the time I edit them, it can make them considerably shorter. So I edit them to a point to get most of the silences out, but I can't. If something's a bit more interesting or therapeutic on the screen, I'll just leave it, you know, and that's it, you know. These aren't the best quality miniatures of detail, I have to say. There are better ones out there, but that's what we got. I thought I'd get the traditional one. I've heard a rumour there might be another Lord of the Rings trilogy being made set about 1,000 years before Lord of the Rings, but I mean, it could be just fan-made guff, you know, I don't know. Could be, maybe not. Who knows? I don't know. I just don't know. If it is great, and that will mean more miniatures for the Lord of the Rings game, of course. Yeah, I mean more miniatures, more renewed interest. Maybe some more box sets, who knows, I don't know. Painting Lord of the Rings miniatures though is brilliant, it's absolutely fantastic, you know, to do. As a hobby, this is it. This is where it's at. I love it. don't think he's got any more. Oh, yes, he has. He's got his other shoulder. I'll give him an all over wash when I'm done. Like I say, they're only goblins, so no point in being fancy. Right. Yeah, anyway, so we had the ant guy out. Well, the pest control person came out, and what he's done there, he said it should be sorted now. Might need another treatment, he said, but any more than that, it'll be, he won't charge any extra for, so that's good. It's reassuring to know that you can get it sorted, and just for someone to say, yeah, we can sort that for you. It's just a reassurance thing, you know. Okay. Well, we're getting through these, I guess we could say. There's enough variation on these goblins, I think, for you'd have a decent tabletop battle. I mean, if you a skirmish, certainly. If you was doing grand armies, though, you'd have to have some more poses, I think. Yeah, but like I say, for skirmish, perfect. Okay. I can literally feel myself. I was talking to someone yesterday about how doing this, how it makes me feel. I can literally feel my body calming down. It's like it's been running and it's gradually coming to a halt. That's what it feels like. So going back to Pembrokeshire Murders and my love for like detective mystery series, I guess. So I'll be on the lookout for other stuff. I mean, Department Q was really good. I enjoyed that. Only one season of it though, so it's a little bit unfortunate. Could do with more seasons of that because it's got some character arcs in that one. It looks like it's coming. Could do more variation in these guys, I suppose. I'm not going to. Sorry, I'm just leaning forward looking. Right, let's do another one here. I've got a darker red, or I could mix some brown or black into this. Brown might be good. Okay. I'm going to add some brown into this bad boy. Where's Steel Legion Drab XV88? That's some Steel Legion Drab, see what happens. I don't know what it's going to do, to be honest with you. It's darkening it down a bit. Yep. That's okay, that's cool. Right. It's all more variation, isn't it? Right. I forgot where I was now talking to you. Apologies for that. Talked about the ants. So hopefully that's fixed now. What else? Got a couple more water features on the way, which I'm excited about. One is an indoor one, and I'm really excited, super excited about that. So happy to have the calming atmosphere indoors as well as outdoors. So if it's like too hot outside, which it is getting sometimes at the moment, too hot to be outside, which is okay. I don't mind, but it can get so hot. Sometimes you just like, oh, I'll sit indoors, but there's no water feature indoors. And I ordered another water feature for outdoors. Some of this detail is very dodgy, I'll tell you. You think, oh, is that his arm? Is that his garment? Is that, what, is that armour? Is it clothing? It's difficult to tell. Yeah, it's not always so obvious. But you know what? I'm not being a perfectionist on these guys. Ooh, zoom in a bit more there. Not being a perfectionist on them. As long as it's enough to, well, not fool the eye, but just to show that they're wearing garments as well as armour. It's really all I need. And let's be honest, if I'm using them in the game, I'll be wanting to kill them off as soon as. Especially if it's a D&D game, if I'm using them for that, which, you know, might do. Goblin attack, goblin raiders. Hey, why not? I've got some really cool epic encounter unboxings on the way, guys, so do keep a watch out for those, because they are super cool, and I mean super cool. I hear someone coming along with that bin, they're dragging the bin up. Right. How long have we been doing? 44 minutes? No way! 44 minutes! Thought I had loads more time than that. Well. Once again, time gets biased, doesn't it? Yes. But it's cool. Because at the end of it, even if I don't finish them, like, you know what I mean, I'll have done a sizable portion, and I can always do the rest off camera. Okay, but we are aiming to get these done. I tell you, I'll get the Army of the Dead base rims painted. I can do that quick enough off camera. That's not a problem if that's the direction I'm going. But to get these goblins done will be a blessing. Yeah, just get these done. And I am going to just do kind of a dip wash all of them, or I'll do like a dark wash. Something. I'll do something. Oh, here are the seagulls. I'm planning on going in swimming on Wednesday. That's my plan. I'm taking Dylan with us. Well, the plan is even if he doesn't go in the water, one of us will be in the water, one of us will be out the water at all times. If he comes in, great. That would be fantastic. But if he doesn't, well, that's fair enough. I'm not expecting him to be jumping at the chance like my other dogs have in the past. Because I don't think he's ever experienced it before. But it'd be nice if he can discover something new and awesome that he could like to do, and that way, when we go to the beach when we're not going swimming, he'll want to go in the water as well. Anyway, and he might just want to go for a swim, cool off, whatever he wants to do. You know, it'll be cool. Oh, some of these areas are not easy. That's okay. Blasting through them. Oh yeah. We are blasting through them. This isn't even part of the Pelennor Fields box set. This is my other project, which is the magazines, which I've only done one look at. The first issue. I keep calling them episodes tonight. The first issue, yeah, and that's going to be a whole series unto itself, you know. But okay, we're nearly there. Nearly there. I'm going to add a little bit of Steel Legion Drab to the mix now. Oh yeah. Maybe just a little bit of Wyvern Fury just to... Okay. There's 4 miniatures left for this stage, man. And then I'm going to call it. Sorry, 5 miniatures, he says. Yeah, 5 miniatures. Oh, I'll colour that brown as well. I don't care. I don't care. Do the hair, yeah, some sort of colour. I don't know what. Scraggly grey, I suppose. I don't know. There we are. Four miniatures to go. We're racing on. We are. We're racing on. It's starting to look alright, actually. Yep, 3 to go. 3 more miniatures to go. Oh, this is exciting to get this done. Because this is Monday. And like I say, it wasn't really the type of video I wanted to make, a paint-along video, although I love doing them. They're my favourite types of videos. I thought, I do have one in the bag I can use, but I do need to get the space back for me to do the other videos. So, kind of forced my hand, really, a bit. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Gotta fight for your space. One more after this one, you know, and it's, wow. These aren't going to be quick to do, these, you know, these goblins. I mean, overall, this stage isn't too bad, but I mean, overall, they're not the quickest. Because they've got lots of finicky little areas. Finicky little areas. Right, here we are. I believe we're on the last one now. Last one, chaps. The last one. Make it a good one. I'll get, like I say, I'll get this. Then all these goblins then that I've got here, however many it is, 20, whatever, 20, 25 models, I don't know. About that. Yeah, 24 actually. 24 goblins. To have them done at this stage is incredible. So liking that. Right. I hear my boy squeaking his toy. Right, I think I'm there. So I'm going to end it. Yeah, just there we go. Right, ending it here. I'll take these glasses off because, God, they're very strong. That's the only thing. Right, let's zoom out. So, thank you very much for joining me. Wow, loads of stuff done. I'm going to be carrying on after the fact. Now, check on Dylan, make sure he's okay. And, yeah, thanks for joining me. I got loads done with you, with your help. I hope you did too. Let me know in the comments below if you've been working on anything that's been helpful. And I'll see you guys on another video. Bye for now, folks. Bye-bye.